So the annual Charger Championship. Of course, it's not all just about the trophy. It's just the prestige of getting that win, a very special race each and every year to the Charger competitors. And it will kick off now with time trials out of Elizabethtown on the track. Now the 66 Aaron up the graph. Aaron back in his car from last year, of course, a champion 2 years ago on lap number 1. 17.159 on lap 1. We'll see if he gets a little quicker here on the second time around. Hasn't forgotten his way around this track in a 4-cylinder Charger.
Somebody could go back to Aaron and tell him to move his transponder down to its barely.
17.141 on Aaron. In the 00 tonight. Always a strong competitor when he's here, and he's in the 00. That's Eric Hollenbach out of Fredericksburg. (17.320). Second quick out of 2. Eric Hollenbach. We'll see what he gets here on lap number 2. 16.988 on Eric Hollenbach. Quick time. Many cars to go, including the 78 car back with us here tonight. Austin Brown in the 78. Each car getting 2 laps. Lap number 1 on Austin Brown. 17.827. And that's third quick. They're looking for 16.988. That was Eric Hollenbach's time on his second lap. We'll see what Austin gets this time around. Still third quick. 17.589. First full year of competition in the 911. That's Chad Kreiser out of Lebanon. Chad Kreiser, the 911. Going to get 2 laps here on lap number 1. (18.082). Fourth quick. Takes it wide there, really wide in turn 2 here on his second lap. (18.082) will be the time. Ed Hollenbach's in the 0. Ed also out of Fredericksburg and has a feature win this year. Part-time schedule racing with us here in 2019. (17.301). That's third quick. Eric Hollenbach is still the quickest time. Ed Hollenbach now third. And he's got his second lap coming down. He'll stay in the third spot, 17.301. Eric Hollenbach in the 00 and the 66. Aaron up the graph for top 2. Well, one of the legendary 4-cylinder competitors here at Linda Speedway, the 711. Dale Kreiser. Dale out of Lebanon. Going to see the white flag. He's 5th quick. He had some trouble there in turns 1 and 2 on that lap, but now gets through quicker, a little smoothly there. And that 711 going down the back straightaway. So he'll advance up here from 5th. Let's see what he gets at the checker. Third quick, 17.224. Third quick. (13) Chris Kinane. Out of Quakertown, Chris Kinane, 2 heat wins this year. So some transponder issues on the 13, where we're going to have to give him one more lap at the end. It's still Eric Hollenbach, the quick timer, the only car in the 16-second bracket, the 00, and then the 66 of Aaron Updegraff, second quick, and Dale Kreiser, the third quickest car. 4D is out on the speedway right now. That's Darrell Wagner. 6th quickest car so far. 18.051, Darrell Wagner. Second-year racer this year, has been getting stronger here each time out. And he will get the checkered flag, and he'll stay 6th. Don Stout, car number 9, out on the track. Had a photo finish last week. They raced for the 5th spot, and he finished 6th at the end. Had a good run here last Friday night, trying to follow that up. Tonight, white flag. We'll see what he gets on the first lap. 17.548. Stout, 5th quick. On that throttle here on the second lap. We'll see if he can advance through that top 5 as the checker comes out. He'll stay 5th. So it's the 00 Eric Hollenbach, 66 Aaron Updegraff, 711 Dale Kreiser, and the 0 of Ed Hollenbach, 9 Don Stout, the top 5 so far. Out of Tremont, the 97 Justin Regal. Picked up 2 heat victories recently. Been getting strong as the season's been going on in that 97 car. 8th quick for Justin. 17.789. He's 8th quick behind Darrell Wagner. We'll see what he gets here on lap number 2. Jumps up to 5th. Justin Regal, 5th quick, 17.364. Chris Smith out there in the 69, former champion at this speedway. And he's been shut out of victory lane so far this year. So I'm sure tonight in the final Charger race, he wants to get that car in victory lane. We'll see how he does in time trials. First lap was 9th quick, 17.870. 9th quick so far, working on lap number 2, Chris Smith. And he jumps up to the 6th spot, 17.453. 17.453. '28 out of Lebanon, Josh Demme in the 28. Under the clock here on lap number 1. See if he has anything for Eric Hollenbach. So far, the quickest timer. 6th quick. 17.445. So he's behind Justin Regal, 5th place. See if he can get into that top 5 here on lap number 2. Got a little wide air out of 4, and that'll keep him in the 6th spot, 17.445. Up next is the 45. A winner this year, Charles Wengard. Car number 45. He's out of Jonestown, Pennsylvania. Local racer. Been strong all year, so we'll see how he does here in time trials. Gunning for that top car right now, which is Eric Hollenbach. White flag coming out. 2nd quick. 17.024, second fastest car so far. He just needs one more spot. Going to try to find a little speed here on lap number 2. And he's got the top spot. Charles Wengard, quick timer, 16.853. They call him Charging Charlie, and he's got the top spot. Last week's winner, it was his first career win in the Chargers. He's out on the track right now, car number 10, Chucky Kimmel in the 10 car. Fifth quick, Chucky Kimmel. Fifth quick, 17.249. Second lap. Second quick, 16.922. A couple guys here late in the running, putting down some good laps. Wengard and Kimmel now the top 2. We just have one car to go on the sheet. The 01, Troy Hostetter, former winner of this race and the current points leader. I get the white flag. Hostetter third quick, 16.972. Lap number 2 on Troy Hostetter. Troy Hostetter, quick time, 16.743. 16.743 on the 01 Troy Hostetter. So the last couple cars getting that top 3, Hostetter, Wengard, Kimmel, and we will have Canane coming back out. Fourteenth quick on Canane, 17.907. So Troy Hostetter, your quick time of the night, 16.743, followed by Charles Wengard in the 45. The 10 of Chucky Kimmel, last week's winner, was third. 00 of Eric Hollenbach, fourth quick. And fifth in time trials of 66, Aaron Updegraff. Congratulations to Troy Hostetter on his quick time here this evening. Central PA Legends will be coming out for a pair of heat races. Starting lineup scheduled to go on the pole. In the 18H, he's out of West Virginia. That's Jeremy Hahn. Second starter out of Kunkletown, car number 8. A former winner here, Austin Bellamar. Starting third, the 8 ball. That's Robert Shaw starting in that third spot. And then going in fourth, in the blue number 75, Chandler Pignotta. Fifth starter, we just saw him out here earlier in the Charger. He'll be getting behind the wheel of the Legend car. 77A, Aaron Updegraff. Starting sixth, the 90X of Mike McLean. Seventh starter, 61, Sean Miller. Eighth, the 95, a winner this year, Alex Schmidl. And ninth in the 3M out of Enola, that's Chris McKinney. everybody will qualify in the main event. The top four will redraw. Top four cars redrawing for the main event here later on this evening. It'll be the first main event of the night later on. Jeremy Hahn, he had a top five finish here last time these guys were here. And Austin Bellamar in car number 8. Your front row as we're underway with the heat race number 1 for the Legend cars. Lap number 1 in the books, and it's Austin Bellamar in car number 8. Pulled into the lead now, starting to draw away from the field. Jeremy Hahn settles into second with Chandler Pagnotta in the third spot. Up the graph, racing fourth, trying to hold off McKinney. On the second lap, Austin Bellamar. Racing out of Kunkletown, Pennsylvania. Car number 8. Second through fifth, close as they go down the back straightaway. Up the graph. Looks up high now, pulls behind the 75 of Pagnotta. Fifth place car, Chris McKinney in the 3. As he's trying to look by up the graph. Very close from second to fifth. Also a battle starting to go on for that 6th spot. Robert Shaw, Alex Schmidl running in that 5th and 6th spot here. Austin Bellamar, the race leader, going down the back stretch, and we have a caution flag. One car spinning in turn number 4. So that's Alex Schmidl in the 95.
After this race is over, I want to set lineups back.
So heat number 1 of 2 out on the speedway. Austin Bellamar had taken the lead from the outside front row starting spot. Austin, a winner here last season. And he's also been racing part-time on the pavement at Evergreen Raceway, driving a different car. A couple of top 5 finishes up there this year. So Austin very busy this season in the Legend cars. Current race leader here in heat number 1. Battling in the top 5. Pretty good battle going on from second through fifth once again as the leader pulls away with 2 to go. Bellamar, Hahn, and Chandler Pagnotta. Then McKinney in the 4th spot and up the graph 5th. They'll see the white flag one more time around. On the final lap, McKinney gets a good run there, closes on the 75 Pagnotta as they come to the checkers. Austin Bellamar in car number 8 getting the win, second to Jeremy Hahn, the 18H. Closely, Chris McKinney, Chandler Pagnotta filling out that top 4 as those 4 cars will redraw for the main event. starting lineup for heat number 2. On the pole will be the 0 of Blaine Lepo. And starting second, 00, Tim O'Sheehan. Starting third, the current points leader, the number 10 of Jeremy Ott. And going fourth, a winner this year at Baps Motor Speedway, the 18J, Georgie Swieger. Fifth starter will be the 51, 4-time winner this year, Travis McClellan. And going sixth, out of Jonestown, the 17, Corey Phillips. Seventh starter, car number 9, Rick Hartwig. And starting in that 8th spot, the 53, out of Wrightsville, Bill Deal. Everybody out on the speedway, they're lined up in proper positions, and we'll get ready for heat race number 2. We'll see who joins Austin Bellamar as a heat winner here tonight. Blaine Lepo in the inside 0, blue car. Green flag in the air. We're underway, heat number 2. Jeremy Ott trying to move to the inside. He'll go side by side for that second spot. Points leader trying to advance into spot number 2 early on as a drag race into turn number 1. Lepo, O'Sheehan, and Jeremy Ott in the yellow number 10. Jeremy down low trying to get second once again out of 4. Jeremy Ott, car number 10, in the second spot, chasing down Blaine Lepo, who's leading the field. And they'll see the halfway this time, 4 down, 4 to go. Top 4 cars will redraw for the main event. Tim O'Sheehan and Travis McClellan, your top 4, rounding out that top 4. And battle up front as they go to turn number 4 here on lap number 5. They mix it up for the top spot. Jeremy Ott will hold on to the second position. He'll follow the leader, Lepo, in the turns 3 and 4. 2 to go, and that time the 0 goes up high, and Ott will try the inside. Side by side to turn 2. Lepo up high. He'll hold that lead as they go to turn number 3. Top 4 closer now. White flag, top 4 cars. All 4 of them, if they stay there, they'll be locked into that redraw, and they have pulled away from the 5th place car. Travis McClellan up to 4th in the 51. On the final lap, it looks like Lepo is going to hold on as the 10th almost lost second at the checker. Blaine Lepo, and a great run there. Car number 0 getting the win. The 10 of Jeremy Ott second. The 00 Tim O'Sheehan was third. And Travis McClellan getting that 4th spot in the 51. Top 4 redraw for the main event a little later on this evening. The 600s are going to come out next for their first heat race. And originally scheduled to start from the pole, Cole Chenault, the 00, he is going to start from the back. So this is the way they will start. The 75, Brevin Rothermel, will start from the pole. Car number 75. Jason Muldowney out of Hellertown. Car number M55 will start second. The 11 of Mike Thompson out of Holland, Pennsylvania, starting in the third spot. And then outside of row number 2, out of Dover, Pennsylvania, the 91 Randy Kunkel Jr. Fifth starter, youngster in the 21S, Steven Snyder. And starting sixth, the 163, Jeremy Harshman. Car number 3, Jesse Maurer, winner this year. And the 91H, also victorious this year. That's a team car. We got both 91s out in this one. Hayden Miller in the 91H. And then it'll be the 00, Cole Chenault in the 00. We've had 4 races so far for the Wing 600s. 4 different winners. Jesse Maurer, who's in this race. Tommy Koonsman. Hayden Miller, also in this event. And Clayton Shaw. They are the winners this year in the Wing 600s. Maurer, the current points leader. Last race, he was able to put more space between himself and the rest of the field in the point standings. Maurer has a 150-point lead right now coming into tonight with 1 feature win. Brian Kramer is second in points. And Mike Thompson, who's in this heat race, third in the standings coming into tonight. Hoosier Tires, Hyper Racing, Wing 600s. First heat of 3, about to go green. We're underway. False start. This one's called back. No start for heat race number 1. They'll restack them. Muldowney went a little too quick, the 55, the M55. So he gets the warning on the one-way radio. And we'll try again on the next occasion.
All right, we're going green this time. Going green this time.
Jason Muldowney, Mike Thompson. Mike Thompson, of course, one of the weekly regulars here in both the wingless and winged 600 micro sprints. Young driver, just 15 years of age. He's up on the outside here. No start once again, this time on the 11 of Thompson. Give it a third try here. Heat number 1. Green flag is in the air this time. We're underway. Randy Kunkel in the 91 leads the pack down the back straightaway. His teammate Hayden Miller trying to move up through the field here, lap 1. Steven Snyder, the 21S, holding down second. Then Mike Thompson. A couple of youngsters running second and third. Getting a good run on the inside. It's Maurer. And at the line, '91 of Kunkel, your race leader. Snyder in second, then Jesse Maurer. Kunkel started up front, has pulled away now. Second and third will battle. Then Thompson in the fourth spot, and Hayden Miller up to fifth. 2 to go. Working the back of the field already, coming out of turn number 4. That's Randy Kunkel, the leader, in the 91, and then a battle for second between Snyder and Maurer. Maurer will give it one last try here in 3 and 4, and he'll settle in that third spot. Taking the win, very dominant performance by the 91 of Randy Kunkel. Second, the 21S, Steven Snyder Jr. Third was the 3 of Jesse Maurer. Fourth spot, number 11 of Mike Thompson. Moving up to fifth, the 91H Hayden Miller. And sixth, the 163 Jeremy Harshman. 6 cars qualified to the main event. And I'll bring out heat race number 2. Starting from the pole, out of York, in the 41, Logan Rumsey. Starting second, he's been competing in the wingless class this year. First start with the wing on the car, the 2S of Garrett Smith. Starting third, second in the points in the 71. Also a second-generation driver, Brian Kramer. Fourth starter, we mentioned both of these 2S and 2SX cars. They're starting second and fourth. The 2SX is Mikey Smith. Fifth will be the 33T, Tom Morrell. And in the 600 tonight, the 3Z car, that's Brent Shearer, starting in the 6th spot. Seventh starter, he was the winner last time out, the 3C, Clayton Shaw. And starting in 8th, in the red, number 57, is Mark Birkenstock. 8 laps. Top 6 will qualify to the 25-lap main event later on.
All right, we're going green this time. Going green.
Brian Kramer, second in points, starting third in this heat race, the 71 of Hopeland, Pennsylvania. Of course, his dad, Ron Kramer, raced in the 410 sprint cars for several years, and he started in micros as well. So they're lined up. Heat number 2, green flag in the air. Kramer gets a good run going in turn number 2 down the back straightaway, but they pull even going to 3. Kramer on the outside's got the lead, lap 1. Kramer, Garrett Smith, Mikey Smith running in third as the team cars running second and third. Garrett Smith got a little wide there, fell back into the third spot. Brian Kramer, Mikey Smith, Garrett Smith, and then Brent Shearer up to fourth. Continuing green, getting the halfway signal. 4 down and 4 to go. Brian Kramer has 150-point deficit in the point standings, and right now doing what he has to do here in the heat race, currently leading. Two to go on Kramer. Mikey Smith running second, Garrett Smith in third, and then Brent Shearer. And this time we'll see the checkered flag, the 71 of Brian Kramer. The 71, Brian Kramer, your heat race winner, and that is his third heat win of the season, which is the most by any driver in the winged 600 sprint cars. Mikey Smith was second, followed by Garrett Smith in the third spot. Brent Shearer, the 3Z, finished in the 4th position. And your final heat race will be coming out next. They'll start this way. Johnny Smith, the 4S, will be on the pole, followed by the 3F of Craig Fox. Starting third, the 24T Taylor Troxel. And in the 4th spot, the 36 of Dan Braun. 5th starter, the 21, Zach Curtis. And going 6th out of Reading, the 22H Fred Heinley. Starting 7th, another one of our graduates from the restricted 600s, the 21M of Hunter McFadden. And going 8th, the 77 of Bloomsburg's Ben Stoltz. That's your starting lineup. Good field of cars here tonight for the Wing 600s. Next week, we'll go back to the wingless.
Okay, at 21, you should be fourth.
And they are lining up here on the Speedway, getting set to go. We are live on our YouTube channel again tonight with the audio. So we welcome all of our listeners listening tonight on YouTube. Cars lined up in their proper positions. Johnny Smith and Craig Fox, the front row.
All right, we're going green this time. We're going green this time.
Ben Stoltz started from the back here of this heat race. This is his second appearance in a 600. He's been running a 270 most of the year here. Kind of part-time schedule running between here and Greenwood Valley Speedway on Saturday nights. Second generation driver, and he'll start from the 7th spot. Final heat for the 600s, and it's underway. Look out in turn 2. Car going over, and he's out of the park. Red flag out. .21 of Zach Curtis, and the driver is okay. Zach Curtis is okay after that accident there in turn number 2. So Zach Curtis, the car that rolled over there in turn number 2. And we mentioned earlier that Zach raced a 270. We saw him here a few times last year. Normally competes at Trailway Speedway. And they just make contact over there going into turn 2, and in the car doing a series of flips. Definitely want to thank the Central Medical Group, all of the hard work that they do for us here week in and week out, getting there right on the scene after the accident. Couple rainouts during the course of the year for the Wing 600s, and that limited us to 4 shows so far. And during those 4 events that we held this year, we have 4 different feature winners. Trying to get another new name in victory lane here tonight. We'll see what happens. Up until this evening, Jesse Maurer, Tommy Kunzman, Hayden Miller, and Clayton Shaw were the 4 different winners coming into this evening. Kunzman just driving the 270 tonight. Kramer got that heat win earlier. That was his 3rd of the year. That's the most heat wins in the Wing 600 so far. Jesse Maurer with 2 heat wins. And then we have a couple single heat winners following suit there. Slingshots will be the next heat races coming out. And they'll be followed by the 270 micros and then the Chargers. We saw them with their time trials earlier. They'll have their heat races. So Slingshots up next in the 270s. Fans, if you're looking for a video of tonight's action, Jim Murdoch here tonight, the official videographer here at Linda Speedway, and just had a chance to look at the clip of that accident as Jim got that whole accident on video here tonight. He does a great job, so check with Jim Murdoch as he has all the races here from Linda Speedway on video. Yellow flag now out, so we'll get ready to restart this one. Going back to racing, well, maybe not this time. False start. False start, we'll call him back.
green this time.
Front row is Johnny Smith, 4S, and the 3F of Craig Fox. Both invading drivers here tonight, starting from the front row of the final heat race for the 600. With the green flag out, we're back to racing, and Johnny Smith showing the way has pulled away from the field. Craig Fox running in second, Taylor Troxel third, and then Stoltz has moved up into the fourth spot. With 6 laps remaining here in heat race number 3. Smith pulling away almost a full straightaway back to the battle for second spot between Craig Fox, Taylor Troxel, and Stoltz in that fourth position. Fred Heinley in position number 5, followed by Hunter McFadden in the 21 X car. Johnny Smith very strong, full straightaway advantage. Still running in second, Craig Fox. Complete lap number 5 with 3 to go. Battle starting to shape up for second once again as Troxel closed in just a bit. Stoltz is there as well from fourth. And they will have 2 to go. Once again, gets a good surge into turn number 1. That's Troxel trying to close in, but a car length now on second place. Fox getting the white flag. The battle is for second. The leader is checked out over a full straightaway lead. Fox holding on as the checker comes out for Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith, dominant performance, taking heat race number 3. 3F, Craig Fox was second. 24T, Taylor Truxell third. 77, Ben Stoltz fourth. Fred Heinley was fifth in the 22H, and Hunter McFadden in the 6th spot. Slingshots will be up next. Points race number 3 in the chase for the Slingshots. It's also the 10th overall show of the season for the Slingshots here at Linda Speedway. And heat race number 1 will start 14C. Carter Weant on the pole. Outside in the 1W out of Williamstown, that's Austin Webster. Starting third, the 47Z of Zachary Steffi. Fourth start of 21W, Chuck Wary. Going fifth, the 112, Cody Klein. Sixth, the 20A of Scott Slade. And starting seventh, the 32X, Tanner Bigeman. Eighth, the 22T, Justin Thompson. And ninth, Amanda Angstadt, 55A. Green flag in the air. We're underway. Heat number 1. Austin Webster been here the last couple of races. He shows the way going out of turn 2. Thompson making some moves early. He's up to third in that blue 22. Down low, trying to get second lap number 1. He's got it. Webster leads him going into 1. Then Justin Thompson up to second. A little bit of action going on there in turn number 2 as a 21W of Wary falls back through the pack. So Wary dropping from the 4th spot. Lap number 2 in the books, Austin Webster, Justin Thompson, your top 2. Cody Klein racing in 3rd. Thompson down low. He's got the top spot as they go into turn number 1. Justin Thompson, Austin Webster, Cody Klein 3rd. Bingaman up to fourth in that red 32. And then Zachary Steffi. Klein goes to the inside, gets the second spot. Cody Klein up to position number 2 in the 112. Thompson has a big lead right now. And it'll be 2 to go on Justin Thompson. Klein in second. Webster third. Bingaman trying to hold off Steffi. That's fourth and fifth. And then Wary back up to sixth. One more time around in slingshot heat number 1. Justin Thompson. We have smoke showing on the 32, the red 32 of Tanner Bingaman. Currently in the 4th spot. Going to try to hold on here in the final lap, and it'll be Justin Thompson taking the win. Taking his 4th heat win of the season, Justin Thompson. Second to 112, Cody Klein. Third to 1W, Austin Webster. Fourth was the 32, Tanner Bingaman. Fifth to 47Z, Zachary Steffi. And sixth to 21W, Chuck Wary. Heat race number 2 will line up this way, starting from the pole. Out of Myerstown to 21J, Josh Weand. Starting in the 2nd spot, car number 1X from Tower City, Trevor Bixler. Starting 3rd, out of Cleona, the 3S, Brett Spittler. And going 4th, a former winner this year, the 114, Travis Bieber. Starting 5th, 3-time winner this season, the 18S, Ronnie Spittler. And starting 6th, former Slingshot National Champion, car number 32, Brett Bieber. Starting 7th out of Pine Grove is the 1, Tyler Walsh. And ace starter. Winner last time out, the 3, Dave Carrigan. And starting 9th, the 16 senior of Charlie Palmucci. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 2 underway. Trevor Bixler, and we got a car going around in turn number 2. There's a little bit of contact over there in turn 2, and one car going around. Josh Weant, 21J.
All right, complete restart, everyone, except for the 21J.
So they will have a complete restart.
Except for the 21J.
21J will go to the back since he was the caution flag.
1X, you're now my leader.
So that'll move Trevor Bixler into position number 1. Trevor got his start racing on the little track on the infield back when it was the Norlabco quarter midget track a few years ago. His dad, Rick Bixler, a former road runner and street stock competitor. And Trevor getting this racing career going here in the slingshot, has been racing shell hammers the last few years. And now we'll start from the pole here in heat race number 2. Spittler is running 2nd and 4th. Brett's been pretty quick here the last couple races. The 3S, Brett Spittler. He had a 5th last time out. And just can't say enough about the year that Ronnie Spittler is having with 3 victories. He's a former 270 micro sprint competitor here. And he has been really impressive this year in the slingshot division. So we're lined up 2 by 2. Complete restart, no laps on the counter. Bixler is the lead car. Brett Bieber looked low there. Well, they're really battling as a 114 of Travis Bieber hooked up with Spittler. And they both fall back. As a matter of fact, the 114 will stop on the backstretch. We get 1 lap in. That will bring out the caution. Caution flag coming out. They were really mixing it up through the pack. The 114 of Travis Bieber is the car that's sitting back there on the back straightaway. He had some good battle going on there. A little bit of sheet metal rubbing with Spittler as Ronnie Spittler and the 114. He's able to get it fired back up.
18S, you have to go to the tail. 18S, you need to go to the tail.
And the call on the radio goes against the 18S. He'll have to go to the back for contact with the 114. So the 18S, Ronnie Spittler, will go to the back.
21J.
Travis just saying hello, possibly, maybe, as he goes into turn 3.
Should be 16, 21, 114, 18S.
So we got one lap in the books, and then we had the caution flag. Travis Bieber, who picked up the feature win here earlier this year, and all the years that he has been racing here at this speedway, that was his first career win here at Linda's. And Travis now will line up next to last there at the running order, along with Spittler. Up front, it's still the number 1 car, Trevor Bixler, with 1 lap in the books. 1 lap complete, we'll get them lined back up here and set for a restart. So 2 by 2, they're lined up. Got the 1 to go signal this time.
Okay, we're good. Good. All right, we're going
Trevor
green this
Bixler.
time. We're going green this time.
Brett Spittler, and then Tyler Alsh as it gets set for the restart with 1 lap complete. Green flag in the air. Bixler leads them out of 4. 1 car going around in front of the field, and that will bring the caution back out. That's Brett Spittler, the 3S going around, and the 32, Brett Bieber. Nowhere to go, as he is also sitting there in turn number 4. A lot of wild action here nearly going to heat race number 2. We'll reshuffle the order.
18S,
Bixler still up front.